Okay, so this is very odd. I had somebody complaining or freaking out because they didn't know that I followed black male content creators. Um, and I just want to break it to you guys. I don't just follow black male content creators. I also follow black couples, interracial couples with black men in them. Um, I follow a lot of content creators. I did not think that had to do with anything. Like, why would that matter? What race I follow? Like, it's almost like you guys have some kind of ingrown hate towards people based off of a color and a gender, which is odd to me because it's like when I watch Anthony Brian Logan, who's a black man, I am not thinking about his race or his gender. I'm thinking of his content. Like, um, when we watch YouTube content creators, we're not thinking about dating them. We're actually thinking about the that they're putting forth. Like, I just want you guys to see there's plenty of black men on my channel that I subscribe to, basically. You can see there's a lot of conservative people that I subscribe to as well. Um, yeah, I have a lot of different content creators here. If that makes you have a fit, because I follow black men, and I follow black couples, I follow mixed couples, I follow interracial couples, um, that's just really odd to me. I mean, like, you really mean to tell me that you have so much hate in your heart that you can't even figure out what kind of content someone is putting out because you're too fixated on the race and the gender of the individual? That's really odd. See, yeah, I follow Jade Black. He's a black man. Um, there's someone else up higher actually that I followed. That's a black couple. I wanted to specifically show you guys. Um, and some of these people I follow, I actually beef with because, like, there'll be a commenter on my page or someone else's that I'm responding to, and then I will basically like make a video on them and I'll sub them so then I can at them. But some people are not. Like, who was it? Christian Watson is another black man I follow. Um, there's quite a few. I mean, like, you could just look at this and you'll see. I just follow a lot of different black men. I follow black women too. I follow conservative twins as well. Um, there's this jazz individual couple that I follow. I can't find it really right now, but I follow them too, and they're a black couple, black man, black woman. Yeah, they're a 100% black couple. There's like Honest Adonis, a mixed race woman, and a black man. I follow them too. Um, Hodge twins, black men. I follow them as well. Um, some more people on this list. Somebody else on this list, but I don't know if I have it here. Yeah, there's a couple people on here that are just like Kevin Wesley. I agreed a lot with what Kevin Wesley had to say about like relationships and stuff. See, some people give relationship advice as black men, white men, um, black women. Doesn't really matter what their race is. If they're giving good advice, that's good. That doesn't mean you're actually attracted to them because I follow white women who give good relationship advice. I do not want to be in a relationship with a white woman. I'm not attracted to women at all. So, I mean, like, I follow some black women who give advice on relationships. I'm not attracted to them either. Follow Larry Elders. He's black, conservative. Of course, I follow him. Um, Latasha James has I think that's her husband or her longtime partner, and he's a black man as well. He used to be on the channel very often, and she's a mixed woman. And then there's Laytonicles, who's a half black man. Um, Long Beach Griffey. He is a very, very funny guy. Like, he is so funny. And also, he has some conservative points that I like to hear from him on. So I love his channel as well. Um, some other content creators, I'd say, specifically. that are black. Mitch Chomak is a golden sphere black or biracial guy. I'm not really sure if he's biracial or if he's just black, but he's golden sphere. I'm actually from the golden sphere. I don't know why you got confused and thought I was from the divested sector of YouTube. I I welcome a lot of people from the divested sector because I don't really mind you guys. I do not really appreciate you guys going about calling people the N word for like no reason or calling people like weird names on my channel. Like, if you do that on someone else's channel, great, go ahead, do it. I don't really care. I see people do it. I watch your content and other people say stuff. I just don't appreciate it on my channel that much. Usually I don't attack black men like that on my channel. Even if we're like arguing, I'm not gonna talk like that because I mean, like, there's better ways to insult someone than to just call them the N word when you are black yourself. It's just weird to me. That's my opinion on that, and I'm not trying to judge you. Like, you do you, but yeah, I don't like that on my channel. O'Shea Duke Jackson is another content creator I follow. Now, O'Shea Duke Jackson, actually, he's somebody that I often talk about. That's why I find it very weird that you were like, oh, you follow black men. Or I'm on black men channels. Oh, yeah, I definitely am. I show them on my channel. I respond to their videos on my channel. Like, I mean, I don't know how you didn't know this. I share people's videos that are black men. So, I mean, like, you should have known I wasn't that type that was like, I'm so upset at black men or something like you are or whatever, or hateful to black men to the point where you can't even watch them on YouTube. Like, that's really weird. But here are the Patriot twins again. I love the Patriot twins, the conservative twins, the Hodge twins. They're the same people, but I just subscribe to all their channels because I love their content a lot. Porn Reboot, dude. Looks like a black guy, but I don't really watch his content, but I think I may have once. He's not one I regularly watch. No. Nothing against him. Rule the Wasteland. I just recently subscribed to him. He's not black, by the way. He's just white, but I just mentioned him because, anyway, there's a couple white people I follow too, like Playing with Fire, and a couple other people. There's just like, if you look at my channel, you can see I have black men, black women, white men, mixed women. I follow a lot of different channels. I watch different videos on different channels. I comment on channels. I mean, like, I don't understand what specific race would I have so much offense towards that I couldn't even watch them on YouTube. You got some real problems and real hate in your heart. And you specifically tried to say that you don't hold any race over your own, but you clearly do when you can't even watch black men on YouTube. Like, you obviously have some kind of self-hate issue, obviously, because you are so angry at black men you can't even watch them on YouTube. Like, that's weird. I'm not attracted to black men, but that doesn't mean I hate them. Like, you are, like, you can't even watch them. Like, that's odd. They're spiritual, intellectual, looks like a black guy to me. I don't really watch his content, but I guess I'm subscribed to him. Now there's Supervillain Salty. Supervillain Salty has a mixed man. He's a mixed man. He's mixed race. Her boyfriend is mixed race. So I guess, a white woman and a black man, mixed man, that kind of couple. I follow them too. I follow Stephen Brown. I guess you could call him black too. I mean, we consider the conservative twins black. Then I guess they count. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, The Honest Truth. I follow him too. But I don't watch his content that much. When he was talking about Cynthia G, I kind of agreed to some extent because I'm very much against Cynthia G. As you can tell, I don't have any subscriptions connected to her. And the Officer Tatum. I have donated to the Officer Tatum. So now what are you going to do? I share his videos. I just did a video on him. I do videos on him in the past. I mean, I don't mind the man's channel. I love his channel. actually. He has great content, okay? Sometimes I might disagree with him here and there, but I hardly really do. Honestly I love his channel. Like, he's got a great channel. He's conservative, he's religious, he says the right things, and he seems almost in line with what he's like. He says he's religious, and then he'll say things that are in line with him being actually religious. Like, it doesn't seem like it's something that is just like an outfit for him. It seems like it's his lifestyle. So I like his content a lot. I like how he feels on a lot of different political issues. I may be a little bit different on LGBT issues, but on abortion, we 100% agree. On issues like many race related issues. When it comes to the cops, I tend to agree with him. It's just generally like day to day, video to video. It's just like he's got great videos. Hodge Twins, again, I love their channel, as I said. I just keep like subscribing to different channels of the twins. I definitely love the twins channels in all different forms. Voice Hacks is great. I think Voice Hacks is white, or is Voice Hacks a Hispanic woman? I never really knew or really cared. Xavier DeRusso is black, it looks like. I don't know what his channel is about, but I subscribe to him. Zuby is conservative. I love Zuby's channel. He's a black man. Great content creator. So, that's all I got to say here. It's just, you claim to not be a white worshiper, but all you claim to show right now is that you are a white worshiper at this point, because, look, you're saying that basically, you're saying that black men can't even be watched on YouTube because you hate them so much. I mean, you were the one on my channel just running around trying to call people the N-word backwards. So you do have an obsessively negative view of your own race, which puts you in a disadvantage, because you basically see yourself as inferior racially. So that's not very good. I personally don't see myself as less than white people. I am happy with the race that I am. I do come from the golden sphere. I do not come from the divested side of YouTube. As I said before, Chrissy, what's the main reason I made a channel? And then Crystal Swirls basically made me reboot my channel. These two people have a lot of associations to do with colorism, more than they have to do with specifically like situations that have to do with like divestment. Yes, Crystal Swirls has some connections to that. But to me, what was more important was the fact that she doesn't specifically think that just because she's lighter skinned that she must be attracted to black men, I like that kind of perspective, because a lot of the time it was like the lighter skinned women were encouraged to like black men. And if you did it, you were just kind of falling somewhere that was like not able to relate to like the golden sphere or like the colorism crybabies like Chrissy. So, that's just my perspective on that whole situation. You're not going to really make me out to be someone who hates black men, because I never spew that I hate black men. I've said this over and over again. I don't think black men are less than white men, and I don't think white men are less than black men. I think they're equal, But I just think that it shouldn't be a shock that someone may have a physical preference towards one race or another. That doesn't mean I hate black people. It doesn't mean I'm self-hating like you, And like I said before, I did like one of your posts before, and I think you need to take advice from that, where you're saying that you're putting yourself below white men, and it makes you unable to get a man that is of a good standing because you put yourself beneath people based off of race. Now, when you interracially date, they will see you as inferior. Now, last thing I wanted to say, I know it hurt your feelings that I told Riddler that I unsubscribed your channel a few minutes before, and apparently you saw and it hurt your feelings. But I didn't know what weird channel came up on my feed that said ex divestors, so I unsubscribed. Yeah, so that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Love yourself, Geisha Peach.